equity is that, as you know, you actually own. You do your due diligence of which assets to look at. You own them, you operate them, you make them better before maybe you sell them and exit them. So that's you're committed as an industry, right?
Especially the lower mid-market and the mid-market space, they started accepting the global delivery models much more. But now if I look at the companies that we work with 35, 40, 50, 100 million size companies, they also have offshore centers. They are leveraging offshore partners. So from a cost perspective, that is a little bit taken care. And then the trends perspective, right? The global capability center concept is picking up, and people are no longer just looking at offshores as a cost-cutting measure. So the trend is moving towards, okay, how do I make my offshore strategy as a competitive advantage of having this global centers for the innovation and all that stuff. If private equity is investing in an asset and they're transforming the asset and selling it for a profit, right? So the transformation, whatever the transformation is happening right now, and they are getting that benefit because of this, cost reduction, moving from OPEX to CAPEX, and business as usual to innovation and all that. So because of this new technologies and all, their business as usual cost is also decreasing a bit. Earlier, it used to be data centers and this, huge ERP systems and various other things. Now these things have changed. Many companies are saying, we don't want too much customization. We just go with the vanilla models, right? Most important piece is the governance part, right? Because many companies fail to have a neutral governance body. That's an important piece. When I say neutral, it's very important because somebody has to really manage this. People call it governance. I always say this, hey, value management office.
Automate all this, right? So is it from due diligence or operations or post-sale? How do you automate this whole thing to wreak more EBITDA? And of course, that leads to the biggest monster of the question is, how do you leverage automation or AI, and how is that impacting your industry?
Like the large ones, right? If you take KKRs of the world and Advance and others, and Vista Equity and all these companies, they are really accelerating, and they are in the forefront. The way we talk about Accentures and IBMs in our consulting world, they're already thinking ahead and investing in various other technologies. But in the mid-market and lower mid-market space with the smaller funds, they also started feeling the need for AI and automation because they could see the value now.